with Anytime Fitness. Today's workout is going to be a lower body strength building workout using some home items. So I pulled out some laundry detergent because it's a pretty medium-sized weight with a handle that we can use, and then a duffel bag. So I have a pretty large sized duffel bag. The cool thing about using a bag is you can take things in to the bag or take things out to make it lighter or heavier. So this is a really cool thing to use for your workouts if you don't have any weights at home. Today we'll be performing about 10 to 12 repetitions if your weights are on the heavier side for 4 sets. And if you're using weights that are a little bit on the lighter side, you can go higher repetition, 15 to 20 reps, doing about 3 sets. So here we go. Okay, so first exercise using the laundry detergent. I'm gonna hold on to the handle and I'm gonna use it as a kettlebell for a kettlebell swing. So I'm gonna open my feet about shoulder width apart, hinge up my hips, and swing it up at the top. Make sure the lid's closed tight. So I'm focusing on engaging my hips there from the side. It's like a deadlift motion and squeezing your butt there at the top. All right, next up we're going to do a single leg deadlift to a reverse lunge. So I'm gonna take my weight, opposite hand of foot that's leading the way, take my other leg back. I'm gonna focus on keeping my body really straight, like a plank position. So there's the single leg deadlift there. Then I'm gonna step back for a reverse lunge. On the lunge, make sure your knee is not surpassing your toe. So again, we have single leg deadlift, little balance on that one, and then reverse lunge, and then make sure to get the other side. All right, we're gonna move on to using the duffel bag next. I put some pillows in here so that the items inside the bag aren't hitting me, like books and some smaller detergent bottles. So those are kind of cushioning the bag. Then I'm gonna take this behind me on my back, and I'm using those straps to hold on, and I'm gonna do a squat with this. Next up, I'm gonna take the bag between my legs a little bit, and I'm going to do a deadlift. So similar motion from the kettlebell swing that we did in the beginning, but now we're lifting from the bottom and standing up straight. So my hips are gonna drive back behind me, chest is lifted and forward, push through my heels, stand tall, and squeeze my glutes. Again, hips back and up. So motion is driving through the hips here. This is a good one to challenge yourself with and really load up the weight if you're comfortable with the motion. Last exercise we're gonna do is a variation of a squat. This is gonna be a front squat. So I'm gonna take the bag and hold it in front of me. Now you can kind of just hug it like this, or you can find a way to grab onto the handles and keep it in your chest. I'm gonna do the hugging way because that's what I like better, and having the weight loaded in the front, pushing my hips back, bending my knees, and sitting into a squat. So this one, there's a lot more bend in the knees than the deadlift. Sitting low into it and driving it back up.